Well, I figured why not talk about this right now? AndyPants Gaming is on another unhinged rant against K-Huck of all people. I don't know what about K-Huck he finds so irritating that he has to literally respond to every single time she ats him. He never responds to me, which is very sad. Very, very sad. But yeah, British Runner, a friend of the channel, has released a video on AndyPants Gaming, and more than likely I'm going to go over that on the next Nerdy Live show, so go check that out in the playlist if I've already done it, or, wait for the Sunday show. But I just wanted to talk about this real quick. AndyPants Gaming, for all the macho grifting, we have to remember the fact that this is the guy who lost a debate so badly, he had to strike down the re-upload from the guy he debated because he was so afraid of what people would think of him. We have to remember, not only did he strike down the original upload from the Act Man, obviously the stream was originally done on his end. He would constantly private the video, unlist it, turn off comments. The guy is so insecure about himself because when it comes down to a lot of his talking points he makes, especially in debates, he gets them from his fan base. He literally has his fan base feed him stuff. And we talked about before on the streams I previously covered him. But I just want to point something out. He made a tweet talking about how Jews are ruining modern gaming. So Naughty Dog is apparently releasing a new game called Intergalactic. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I have no interest in the game whatsoever. I'm not much of a Naughty Dog gaming guy. I like The Last of Us Part 1, and then some of the Crash Bandicoot games and Jak and Daxter. That's about it when it comes to Naughty Dog's library. I haven't played any of the Uncharted games, so yeah, I'm not going to be playing this, unfortunately. But he made this really unhinged tweet, and it goes, "Intergalactic is an anti-Christian game." So if you guys don't know AndyPants Gaming, he's an anti-woke grifter, and his big angle of it is Christianity. He's kind of like Sneeko, but obviously Sneeko is more on the Muslim side of stuff. So he believes in a lot of Jewish conspiracy theories, and he has a little infographic here. Intergalactic is an anti-Christian game. Nothing I'm about to say is anti-Semitic, because I'm not saying anything about Jewish people. I'm simply pointing out that Neil Drunkman is Jewish, and he's making a game with his worldview and a bias. But you're using him as a representative of all Jewish people. If you're not criticizing Jewish people as a whole, why is your big thing with him is that he's a Jew? So the first thing he says on this post is, number one, Jesus told these people their father is Satan. John 8:44. By this definition, Jews who rejected Jesus were the first heretics. Thus, the game created by a Jew, their heretic prophet. What? brother. Intergalactic looks like a shitty sci-fi game. I don't what he's talking like a fucking space marine. Burn the heretics. Number two, opening says the suffering of generations must be endured to achieve our divine end. Two meanings here. Number one, normal people must suffer for Neil's satanic sermon. Everyone hated Last of Us 2. Everyone will hate this. Number two, those who rejected Jesus, like Satan, want to be like God themselves. Matthew 4:9. Satan's sole objective is for people to worship him to achieve his divine end. This reminds me a lot of like Satanic Panic stuff in like the 80s. And then like the people who would say that like if you played like a metal record backwards, it would have like a message to Satan in it. Number 3. The song It's a Sin plays, mocking Christianity. Oh my god, what a fucking baby. I'm sorry, aren't you supposed to be like some like thick-skinned like macho man and you're fucking crying about a song called It's a Sin? What the fuck? Creator of the game mocks the idea of sin and has sided with the devil. Satan mocks sin. Genesis 3:5. Talmud says Jesus is in hell. Star of David created long after Jesus, similar to the pentagram. Number 5, most modern day Jews reject Jesus as a Messiah. I'm pretty sure that's all Jews. And embrace queer and degenerate ideology, LGBTQ, trans, gay, etc. That which God hates. So obviously this is not all Jews, but like it's still the same case. Like if there's a religious Jew, like granted, it depends on like the denomination of Judaism they preach, but like it's the same thing. If you come out as like a gay kid to like your pastor dad, they're not gonna like it. There's a whole movie. It's a shitty movie, but there's a whole movie called Oy Vey, My Son is Gay, and it's a whole movie about how this guy hides the fact that he's gay from his Jewish mother because she can't accept it because she's old-fashioned. Like, oh man, and Andy is quite the character. He's quite the character. Now this whole tweet was just something to promote a shitty video he did. The Last of Us creator's new game is getting cooked. And like what's weird about it is he makes a whole diagram about like this one guy involved with the projects. Now obviously his correlation is supposed to be that like this person has like crappy ideas for Naughty Dog, which could be the case, but I don't see what his Jewish identity has anything to do with it. I'm sure if we knew what type of game AndyPants likes, like Gears of War or Doom, I'm sure we could find Jews somewhere involved with the production of that game. But guys, this is Nerdy John signing out. I just wanted to poke and laugh at how fucking dumb AndyPants Gaming is. Huge shout out to all the members who make content like this possible. I'll see you in the next upload.